Of course they're going to interact again. Oh, why is this a 30-second game? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. The biker and car obviously have to keep going in the same direction. So, of course, they're going to interact again. Right? And then... All right, Andrew MJ. He claims that he might be 2,000 rated in all categories. Like, when you add them together. Let's see. He was the guy when I asked, like, are you above... How many people are above 2,000 here? And he said, you know, in Blitz, Bullet, or Rapid. And it's like, I think the way our brains are programmed as humans is, you know, maybe to be polite or to inquire further, even if it doesn't apply to us, right? So, for example, let's say that you, an individual, do not play the guitar. You don't play the guitar. And then you're facing this way, and someone behind you goes, "Oh, Dan, whose guitar is this?" Or, "Hey, yo, AMAN, is this your guitar?" Instead of looking straight ahead and saying, "No," which I could do with the utmost certainty, I'll probably go, No. Had a look at it and no, it's not mine. And it reminds me of you guys. It's like, all right, how many people are over 2,000 in the chat? And then you got half the chat going, do you mean Bullet, Blitz, or Rapid? Excuse me, which time control do you mean? Oh, Bullet? Okay, then no. Blitz? No as well. Okay, no to all of them. Okay, no if it was added all together as well. What do you want? Reminds me of you guys. Just confirming a little bit further. Wasn't sure if you were including puzzles. Of course, how could I forget puzzles? But we definitely do that in life. Look for like further confirmation. I definitely know some people, and you guys may be guilty of this as well. And they're like, "Oh, yo, do you want to go like see this movie on Saturday?" And then you start asking questions like, "Oh shit, what's the movie?" Like, "Oh, what time do you want to go? Who's going?" But you could have said no at the beginning because your answer is already no. You don't want to go. You don't want to go. You're just asking. "Oh, tell me about it." Yeah. "Who's going?" Yeah. I mean, no, but tell me. Who's going? What time are you thinking of? What's the time control of the movie? Gotta let them know. I want to know if I can get some, you know, some Lee chess games in the back. Chess.com users have that respect, you know? Don't pull their phone out and play a chess.com game in the theater. That's some Lee chess energy. E5 is definitely a surprising move. That's also correct, Aaron. Sometimes you have the answer as no, for sure, but you don't have like, well, you know, the burden of proof is on you to display why you don't want to do something. So, right? So it's like, hey, do you want to go to the movie on Saturday? What time is it? It's around 11. I can't go. I have something at 11. Got something at 11. Sorry. You know, you're waiting for some information so that you can latch on to the info and say that it doesn't work for you. Classic. I need some more information so that I can say no. I currently don't have enough information to reject the offer without looking a little bit mean. So I'm gonna need more information from you about the offer so that I can reject it properly. Reject it in a way that you will understand. What am I doing at 11? Well, that depends, but Crumb, who's going? Marcy King, thanks for the 16 months with Prime. And 22 months from Hella. This is a bit in a comedy routine. Well, I got another one for you, Pot of Jam. And the reason I have it for you is because of my experience today. The best kind of comedy. So, I'm calling an Uber because I'm going bouldering. And so I go at the meeting place for the Uber and I'm gonna get in and I see that the Uber is already fully engaged, steam out of ears, in an argument with, guess who? Who would an Uber driver be in an argument with? That's correct, Wild Hacks. A bicyclist, of course. A goddamn bicycle rider. Of course, a goddamn bicycle rider. Every bicycle rider is just the exact same. All right, so they're in a you know, getting heated discussion. Not heated, but like definitely heated. And the bicycle person is like, you know, there's a bike lane for a reason, right? And they're getting all like, you're in my bike lane energy, right? And it's like, great. You're in the bike lane, but you know how roads work, right? If you need to stop at the side of a road to do anything, you know, pick up food, pick up someone waiting for an Uber, even just pull over for a moment, it's like, can you just not do that on any road in the world ever because there's a bike lane? So obviously this happens and it's like, it's just real life. You just go around the car or, you know, you whatever. It's poor design by the city, maybe, whatever. But it's not really anyone's fault, the way I see it. But okay, the bike person is like, you're in my bike lane. He's like, I'm just pulled over for like 30 seconds, like just picking someone up, right? And so that happens. And then the situation diffuses as I get in the car, because I'm like in the car and I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, see you later, biker. And it's like, even after the argument, you can imagine the amount of rage that these two people feel. And the biker, of course, starts cycling away. But the car also needs to go. So the biker is cycling away. The car also needs to drive away. So of course they're going to interact again. Of course they're going to interact again. Oh, why is this a 30-second game? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. The biker and car obviously have to keep going in the same direction. So of course they're going to interact again, right? And they, so all they did was prolong their argument until they got to the next light. And the next light's like right there. So all they're doing is arguing with each other again, like while they're driving. And it made me think of the classic comedy bit. It made me think of the classic comedy bit of how it's 2023. And of course, we have everyone identifying as everything these days, right? Everything. You can identify as many, many things in 2023. But I've noticed that the people that feel the most entitled to this privilege are cyclists. Cyclists, when they talk about their bike lane, are all of a sudden cyclists. Cyclists, when they want to go straight and there's no traffic, are all of a sudden a cyclist. When they're in the middle of the road and they need to turn left, they're all of a sudden a car. And it's like they oscillate between being a cyclist and a car, and it's like, you can't do that, I'm a cyclist. And then all of a sudden, when they need to be like a vehicle, they're like, you can't drive by me, I'm a car, I'm entitled to my own lane. And it's like, no one feels more entitled to identify as whatever the actual hell they want to than a cyclist. These people are whatever is the most convenient in a given interaction. Exactly. They're a pedestrian from time to time. They're a cyclist in some moments. They're a four-wheel truck, 18-wheel truck, four-wheel car. Like, they're whatever they want to be. Cyclists are crazy. And so anytime I see an interaction with a cyclist, and it's like a kind of disagreement kind of interaction, I always side with the person who's not on the bicycle. As a rule, I don't need to hear anything. As a rule, I side with the person who is not on a bicycle. It's always the right thing to do. And I recommend that to absolutely everyone. The cyclist is never correct, as opposed to the customer who is always correct. That's my story about self-identifying cyclists.
Let's get it.